Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? You are welcome to our YouTube channel. And today we are on our watermelon plantation, as you can see. And one of the things that you should actually compliment us for is the neatness of the farm. Is the sheer neatness of the farm. Of course, you might be saying, "Oh, this is dry season and all," but I can tell you that despite being dry season and then we planted this around mid or early January, apart from applying herbicide, we have also weeded the farm. So that tells you that we didn't just, depend on dry season. We see how to do the needful to get the kind of result that you are seeing here. To get the kind of result that you are seeing here. And today we're on the farm doing one of the routine cares for the watermelon. And as you can see, we are applying fungicide, and that is Zevshi. We are applying Zevshi fungicide to the farm this afternoon. Of course, we started since yesterday, but we're unable to complete it, and that's the only reason why we came to farm this afternoon, to ensure that we complete what we've already started. So applying fungicide is one of the needed or indispensable cares that you need to give your watermelon if you want to go into watermelon plantation. That is one thing that you need to do. I told you, I haven't told you the story. There is this terrible but funny story of watermelon plantation journey in 2021. Then I wasn't really committed to farming as this, so we just engage laborers, drop everything, and then go. So we bought watermelon seed, and one of the mistakes we made was that we bought a very cheap one. And when you buy cheap things, you will get cheap results. So after buying cheap ones, we dropped it, and we said they should plant it around March or so. Unfortunately, there were no rains, and then we didn't even buy what's it called we didn't even buy any insecticide, any fungicide, any pesticide, nothing. We only planted it, and then we're lamenting like every other farmer. Oh, no rains, no rains, everything that we've planted will spoil, this and that. In fact, that one wasn't even as vast as this. It wasn't as vast as this, yet we couldn't get not even one watermelon. We couldn't get, if not even a watermelon produce. It was as that terrible, it was as that bad, because we didn't just do anything before we could apply any pesticide. I think that was after 2-3 months of planting, and then after my laborers applied it, and then that was the end. I came to farm about 2-4 days after, and then we didn't see anything. I said, where are the watermelons that we planted? And they said, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. I said, what? What's gone? I said, oh, he's gone. And that was the end of it. But this year, we brought you the video of how we wet it, and then we were at the initial stage, we're giving it 300 liters, but we have increased it considerably. For just 2 acres, or maybe 1.5 acres, 2 acres, we've increased it considerably. Well, now we now apply about 700 liters of water, 1000 liters of water, and then we do that 3 times a week. So each watermelon seed, or each place, gets about 1 liter every time we come. So in a week, as you can see, this plant like this, it gets 3 liters of irrigation. We irrigate it for 3 times a week, 1 liter per each session, so getting about 3 liters a week. So If you also want to use that measurement, of course I can guarantee you that you get this same result that we are getting. You can see it's just within a month, and then we are very proud of the result that we are getting already. We are very proud of the result that we are getting. And for what you are doing today, which is applying fungicide, we also do that 3 times a week. After 2 or 3 days, then we ensure that we apply fungicide, and it has been really effective, really effective. And then, as you can see, there is no outer, even if I should take the camera closer, there is no any outer of any attack on the watermelon. And at this stage is very critical. If you allow anything to attack, any insect, any pest, any fungi to attack your watermelon at this stage, I can tell you that it won't do well. It won't do well. So if you don't have time to wait, to irrigate, you don't have means of irrigating your watermelon, dry season farming generally is not for you. It's not meant for you. But we have been really committed. Even other farmers in this neighborhood have been encouraging us. They have been praising us that they never saw anything like this before, that we are putting in the kind of effort. You know, some of them were, maybe when we were planting, they were really looking at us and said, oh, just be deceiving yourself. And just like the balance is Nigeria here, they play, just they play, with the hope that everything will dry off within some few weeks. But after 1 month, and then they even see that the way things are coming up, maybe looking better, well nurtured than even rainy season watermelon or rainy season plant. They became amazed. They became amazed and said, wow, you guys are really trying. And I can tell you, it has been myself and my younger brother that have been waiting it. In fact, all our laborers have left us. They have gone home, and we are expecting them back anytime soon. But the fact is that we cannot wait for the arrival of the laborers before we can do this routine care, before we can apply water, before we can apply fungicide. If not, we are not going to get anything. We are not going to get anything out of it. And just, relapsing for a week or two will ensure that we lose everything. So imagine that, oh, you said, oh, it's just 2 weeks that they are away, and then we will not apply fungicide. Do you think we'll get anything at all? It means that all our efforts, everything will go down the drain, and we don't want that to happen. So we are doing the needful now. We are doing the needful. So these are the essential things you need to do. First, ensure that you buy hybrid or high yield seeds. Hybrid or high yield seeds. Please don't be shy of money. If you want to really get money in farming, it's a business, so you shouldn't be shy of investing how you should. If you are shy of investing, then you'll be the kind of result you will get will be shy of you. So first, you get good land, maybe one that is in the swampy area, or because this one, if rain should fall in March, then we are done with irrigation and all. We are done with irrigation. But before then, just ensure that you get a somehow swampy area, so that to ease your to booster the rate of germination. And once you have done that, then get good seed. That is number two. You get good seed, and after getting good seeds, the next thing you do is to ensure the proper planting. If you don't know how to plant it, please get someone or get people who know how to plant it well, because of the spacing, ensuring about 50 meters and in row, and then about 1 meter. But because this is dry season, it should be a bit closer. Don't leave it 1 meter. So you can see this is 1 year, and this is another 1 year, so a bit closer, because this is dry season. No matter how you irrigate it or wet it, you can compare the water you can compare it to rainfall, so that it can, at least when it draws, the gap can easily close on for it. And then after that, after correct planting, you wait for 4 to 12 days for it to germinate. So it germinates between 5 to 12 days. So after germination, if there's anyone that doesn't germinate, you can replant. That's number 3. Then you begin to wait. After 5 days, once it begins to germinate, then you begin your wetting. And I can tell you that one of the factors that you should consider in your choice of land is direct exposure to sunlight. As you can see, there are no trees within the planting space, no trees at all. So that is why watermelon came out well, because it loves sunlight. It loves direct exposure to sunlight. If I should take you to that place where there are where there are palm trees, you will discover that the result is not really as attractive as what you can see here, as what you are seeing here. But then there's no how we can actually cut down the palm tree, because it's not us, and it also has economic value. So then you have to wet 3 times a week, just like we've said. That is number 4. Wetting 3 times a week, 1 liter per plant. 1 liter per plant, so that is 3 liters in a week. And then you apply your fungicide once your plant begins to have 2 leaves. This is about 10 leaves or so, but once it begins to have 2 leaves, then you begin to apply fungicide, because these pests, these fungi, and they will come immediately. This insect will come immediately. So you also have to be proactive, because if they begin to attack it at that initial stage, then you're exposing it to all forms of harm, and you might not even get the kind of results even after taking some reactionary steps. So be proactive. Be proactive. So that is number 5. So you apply your fungicide, and that's if that is what you also want to use, because I can tell that it's really working. I'm not advertising them. You can get other fungicide too, which are working excellently well. So just ensure that you patronize a very reliable source or store, because there are so many fake products out there. So after that, you continue this routine for the next 2-3 months. It only takes 3 months for watermelon to mature. So you continue the routine for the next 2-3 months, doing it well. If you have rainfall once in a while, then you can stop. You can actually halt or pause the wetting, but that doesn't mean you should pause the fungicide application. In fact, you even need it more when the plant or where the seed is nearing maturity. That is when you need to apply it even more, for you to get the kind of results that you want. And do not forget to pray. Do not forget to pray. If you are a religious person, if you believe in the power of the supernatural like we do, then you pray. You do your best, and then you commit it to God, knowing that everything that you do, you are hiding behind the cross. Your effort and all. Apologies to Apostle Joshua Sermon, who has called our attention to that no, not your fasting, not your prayer, not even all these things that I've told you earlier, but the fact that there is God, who is a supernatural being, who has control of everything in his hands. So please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. That is the most cherished gift that you can give us, and that we will appreciate the most. Or subscribe, turn on your notification button, and ensure that you like and share. Like, share, to encourage us to bring you more enlightening video, more informative videos, so that we can grow together. We love you now and always. Bye.